Android is much more better. Oh, hey, look. You see, when you choose an Android phone, you have what seems like an endless amount of choices for phone. You want a phone that does take extremely good pictures? Buy a phone whose main focus is the camera. Or do you want a phone that has a quad HD screen? Get yourself a Galaxy Note instead. Android phones cover all of this plus so much more. That's the beauty of Android phones. You can get the one that fits you. With an iPhones, well, just an iPhone. Whatever it has in it is what you get. Sure, you might get about 2 or 3 options for a smaller or bigger phone that has slightly different hardware, but the camera, screen, internal hardware, and the rest is going to be the same from model to model basis. Assalamualaikum, good morning everyone. My name is Muhammad HAZIQ RAMLI, and today I'm going to tell you why Android smartphones is better. You see, when you buy an iPhone, you are stuck with as much storage as you decided to buy at the get-go, while the majority of Android phones offer expandable memory. That means you can pop open the back cover or slot on the side of the phone and put a micro SD card, which then become added memory to your phone, such as 32GB and 64GB instead. Other than that, but widgets have long been a huge advantage of Android over iOS with iOS 8. Apple finally just implemented widgets, but they are pretty limited. You can only add them to your notification center and not on your home screen to avoid clutter. Having widgets on my Android home screen is one of my favorite things about Android. These widgets might be anything from a custom clock, weather, alarm, direct calls to contact your phones, flashlight, email, messages, and so much more. You could arrange any of these in any way you want, on your home screen will be exactly the way you want them to be. Lastly, many of those Android phones out there will have a removable battery that you can take out and replace or service to your liking. After you use a phone a while, the battery will start to lose its original capacity. It's not a matter of the battery life starts getting bad, it's a matter of when. Just how the batteries work, they go through enough charge cycles, and they only hit a certain percentage of their original capacity. So let's just say you have had iPhone for a long time, it doesn't last a long time at all before it needs to charge. Well, that's too bad. You have to go to the Apple store or some store that can service it. If you have an Android phone, you could just simply go to Loyard and buy a generic battery for your type of phone for around 20 bucks and pour it in. Then your phone's quality is like new again. And as a conclusion, okay, both Android phones and iPhones have their own advantages and disadvantages. I could write an article about some iPhone disadvantages of an Android phone as well, but the Android advantages way overpower the advantages that you can get with iPhone in my opinion. In my opinion, if you go enjoy the advantages now, go with an Android phone. But if you enjoy a simple, more user-friendly interface for someone who may not be as technical and don't like having a bunch of customization options, go with an iPhone instead. Apple needs to do some catching up if they hope to keep competing with other flagship phones. The best part is all of these companies coming out with great phones constantly keeps up the competition, and the competition is great for us consumers. Competition is what brings us these cutting-edge technologies, phones, operating system, and price at such a fast pace. Thank you so much.